Hello, I'm Maria from the Richardson Simple Living. Today I'm going to talk about what I need to remember to do more whilst I'm homeschooling Sean. One of my flaws that I always forget to do, and that is ask her about things, her view on things. I'm just going to adjusting you a minute. I feel like you're a little low down. No, it's all right. When I put my camera on, I can see me, but when I actually go to record, then it alters everything. So you're not always in the right position as what I thought I'd put you in. So you have to excuse me. So yeah, and excuse me, pile of clothes behind, well, not clothes, coats are off the rail in the hallway, which is still being done. It's only a second coat of paint now. But anyway, that's not what I came to talk about. There I go waffling. I came to talk about something that I forget to do every time when we're homeschooling together, and we might be doing something, say, historical, and we're talking about something. We discuss it between us, like the times, the events and things like that. But I always forget to ask her, more often than not, I forget to ask her, why do you think that is? Her thoughts on it, to give me her thoughts back on what she thinks is the reason why something has occurred, or somebody has made a decision the way they have, why she thinks that might be the case. I mean, occasionally when we work through the books, all her Collins workbooks and things, it does ask that question anyway. But if we're just doing something off our own back, our own personal studies, I always forget to say, well, what do you think about that then, Sean? What do you think is the reason so-and-so did such and such for? And so we can further the discussion and get her point of view. Or if she's writing something, we write essays from time to time about certain events. Say we did St. David's Day earlier in the year, just think of one off my head. And she said, oh, well, what shall I write about it? So I jotted down pointers that she needed to look up and write about, though she used them as subheadings and did them like that. I wrote like that, or I wasn't meaning for her to do that, but that's how she chose to do them. But I forget every time to, at the end of it, for like a summary, for her to do her summary on her thoughts on things and why this is that, and you know, why did they do that. It's like with her war things, she likes studying war, history of war, World War One, World War Two, and unless the books actually say, you know, what would you have done differently, or what do you think, I forget to ask every time. So that is my one flaw with home education. I'm always forgetting to do it. So for this coming school year now, which for us starts on Monday the 6th of September, well, a structured learning does, it's one thing that I want to remember to do, and to ask her. If we're doing work where, you know, I can easily say, well, what do you think, Sean? So it's something that I do need to remember to do. So that's like my weak area, really, because I forget to ask her. And she doesn't write it unless I ask her. So it's something that I've got to remember to do and work on doing with her this coming school year. So we're nearly have got our curriculum sorted for the coming school year. Put my teeth in. We've nearly done the curriculum. When we've finished working that out, I'm going to show you. I'll do a vlog on the next curriculum. Shouldn't be long now, a couple of weeks, maybe a week. We'll see. I've got together some books. We've been looking through some books as well for a coming year book haul off her shelf. Because most of the books have come off the shelf, but I have bought a couple of new ones for her. And then, of course, come World Book Day, we'll buy a couple more for her. So we're going to do a vlog on that as well, on what books she's going to read. What we're going to do is pick at 10. Last year I counted she read 14, but some of them were like very small pamphletty books. The What Was series, if you've seen any of my earlier videos, you'll have seen them. What Was. So I have bought her another one actually. I bought it just to go with the collection because she's gone mad on the Napoleon. It was a Napoleon, so I got What Was Napoleon, or Who Was Napoleon, or something like that it's called. So she says she wants to read that. So we're going for 10 books and probably this little What Was book. And then it leaves room for a couple for World Book Day. If for some reason she doesn't get through them all, then she'll pick out which she wants to read. We're going to put them all in a basket together with the schoolwork. She'll pick out which one she wants to read, and then we'll carry them over probably for the following year. So I'm going to do a vlog on that and show you what we picked, because she's got loads and loads of books on her shelves, and we've discussed a few ideas which she's going to take off. So we'll do that this week. We're hoping to do some trips out this week as well. So we'll show you them. What I'm hoping to do, you see, my 30-day personal challenge of vlogging is coming to an end on Tuesday. And I'm going to go back to 2 days a week, bringing you some vlogs. I used to do Tuesday and Thursday, but I think I'm going to do Tuesday and Friday because it's a bit more spaced out, better spacing. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So it'll be Tuesday and Fridays. So what I'm hoping to do is show you what we've been doing on a Tuesday, and then I'm going to save all my trips up, film them, and perhaps show you them on a Fridays, not all at once, one at a time. So if we've been out on an educational walk or a trip that is educational, then we'll bring that content to you on a Friday, so you can see what we've been up to as well. So that's a bit like education and family life rolled into one. Trips will be. So while we're doing some trips anyway, it doesn't mean to say we'll do them all winter. And you don't know what the situation will bring again, do you, with everything, if things get worse and we could end up in lockdown and places could close or anything like that. So we'll see how that one goes. So yes, that's what's all on the horizon coming up. Sorry, I got cut off then. My phone rang and it cut me off completely. I forgot what I was saying now about things coming up on the horizon, I think. Yes, one thing I've got to remember when we start back to structured work, my weakness as a teacher is to make sure I ask her thoughts and feelings on what we're studying, if it's applicable, of course. So that's what I've got to work on, what I must do. So that's for me to do. Coming up vlog-wise, next week, other than tomorrow, because tomorrow's day 29, but coming up next week, there'll be tomorrow's day 29, then Tuesday vlog, and it'll be Friday after that. So we'll go back to Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm hoping to do home education specifically on Tuesdays, and on the Fridays, if we've done any trips or just a walk that's educational, then obviously I'll pop that on a Friday. So most of my vlogs are going to be more educational, apart from like the day trips and walks, because you're often with family, and sometimes it'll be just us, sometimes it's family. So that's my family life as well, you know, so you get that all in one sort of thing. I'm not going to ignore my garden and my little teeny tiny homestead, as we call it. I'm going to still be busy in there, so may sometimes have a wander out there, because next year I want to put the gardening in as part of home education, but from April time, when I start doing the seeds. I have vowed I'm not doing no seeds before April, after this year's hassles, and it's the first year I've ever done them so early, sown them that early, and it seems to be nothing but hassle. And I was thinking to myself, why did I move from April to March? So they're going back to the April, and all seeds will be started in the April, and that's the point. I'm going to start using it as part of my own, of our home education as well, for sure. She's not really interested in gardening and things, but I think it's important to know where your food comes from, although she can see that, but doing a bit more studies on, seeds to plant and how things grow, and perhaps we'll do some studies on the chickens and things like that, some animal studies using our chickens and that, so with her egg production, and she can learn a bit more of it. I mean, obviously she knows where they come from, but to study it a little bit more and see if she likes it, because it's important that she knows how to obtain food when she's older. She don't know what's around the corner. I mean, we've only got to see what's been happening over the past year, and sometimes how difficult it has been to get things from the shops. So it is important that she can stand on her own 2 feet really and produce food, and even if it's just minimal things, but she won't starve. So we need to sort of learn her things like that. So that's all I've got coming up, and obviously we'll be having a book haul. It won't be this coming week because I've got next Friday we're going to do the gardening collab. That's hosted by Victoria from Home Educating the Mad Lads. So we do the gardening collab, and I'm doing mine on the Friday. There'll be others, so if you're interested in watching, if you pop over to Victoria's channel from Home Educating the Mad Lads.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Dear, another interruption with the phone again. Gosh, my son's trying to get hold of me. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was just giving you a rundown of what we've got coming up. Next week was the gardening collab. I was saying that it's hosted by Victoria from Home Educating the Mad Lads. If you want to pop across to her channel and have a look, and they'll probably be putting other people will be putting theirs on throughout the week, and Victoria will have the playlist, so you can have a look if anybody's popped them on and see Victoria's when hers goes on. And like I say, I'll do mine on Friday. So, yeah. And then the week after that, then we'll start with more homeschooling things. I'll probably do her book haul, the book she's chosen, the week after. And any visits we've had anywhere by the end of that week. But I won't go so far ahead. So, yeah, coming up, we'll have a curriculum choices. Although they're going to remain pretty much the same, but I have altered a few things. So we'll do that. And also then after that, I'm going to be doing a back to school haul. Bits and pieces I've been buying, not a great deal, but I do get carried away every time I see books and pens. I love books and pens, pencils, things like that. So we'll do one of them, show you one of them. So that's for the next few weeks anyway. So with that, I'm going to go, or I'll be chatting away to you all day about all sorts of things. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and tell you what my weakness was with homeschooling. I mean, we've chatted before about Sean, what things she struggles with and everything. I just thought I'd tell you my downside, what my weakness is, that what I must remember to do is to ask her the questions about what she thinks and feels about things to get her point of view, because it's important to make her think really about things. It's good. It will help her think and decide on things herself and alternate views and things like that compared to the things that actually happened. So yeah, that's that then. Today, what did I say today? Its number was 28. Did I say 28? 28. Monday's 29. No, or is it 29 today? I know Tuesday's day 30 anyway. So it must be 29 because 31 days in July, aren't they? So yeah. I shall see you tomorrow anyway with another vlog. So take care, everybody. Bye.